Hey everyone, welcome back to Coffee and One Thing with Team Beery. So glad to have you this week.
We're just going every which way here.
Last week, we had a great conversation with Jeff Hanks, who's a lender. Make sure to go back and check it out if you haven't seen it yet.
Episode 15.
Episode 15.
Mm-hmm. Correct. And this month, our coffee is Green Mountain Hazelnut.
My
Scott
favorite.
says... Yes, it's his favorite because we drive him crazy. That's essentially what he told us last
I did
time.
not. I just said I'm a little nutty.
And you said it was our fault.
Because of us.
So wait till next
But we
month and
love
we'll
you.
see what kind of coffee we have. No. So here we are. Following up our conversation with Jeff, which was super informative.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's all good. It's all good.
I forgot to tell you we're caffeinated, motivated people.
Apparently not.
That's not showing up on today.
Apparently not.
Obviously,
Today.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's all good. It's all good.
So
we're
we
just
are.
gonna leave it alone.
Here we are. We are following up our conversation with Jeff and talking some more about lending.
Yeah.
What type of loans are out there?
All the fun stuff that's
available?
out there for lending. So, jumbo, that's something that is pretty prevalent in this market right now because homes have gone up in price
Substantially.
a lot. The cutoff is 548 250.
Mm-hmm.
And so that,
And you said that's determined by...
that's
Average.
basically to
Average.
an average price in the valley. So obviously next year probably will go up.
And depending on your real estate market,
Right.
it could be
And
different.
how it changes, exactly.
It's
Exactly.
from city to city or area to
I think
area.
I think it's area to area.
Yeah.
Yeah. So FHA, we have FHA lending. There's a lot going on with FHA. One thing that you need to probably know is not as many people are getting FHA loans, and that's because there's a lot more cost to them now.
Because they're government backed and so there are more fees?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right. And usually if you're you're getting an FHA loan, you're getting an FHA loan and you're putting less than 20% down and you have to pay that private mortgage insurance.
Oh, PMI.
Yeah.
Right.
I hear that thrown around a lot.
Yeah.
And we were talking about we're like, what's the P stand for? I don't know. Private mortgage insurance.
Private
Yep.
mortgage.
And that can add up
Oh, yeah.
significantly.
Monthly,
Yeah, a couple
Right.
$100.
a couple $100 or so.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so added on top of your mortgage payment, I mean, when you're talking about a family and a budget and all of that, that
that's
makes a big difference.
substantial. Yeah, it's
But-
substantial.
There's also conventional loans, and those aren't always standard 20% anymore like they used to be, right?
they now have you can do a 3%, you could do a 5%, or you could do a 10%. You do have mortgage insurance, but just not as much depending on what percentage you do.
Do you think that's why FHA is going away because conventional?
Because they've
is
kind of switched
lower
around
than-
a little bit,
okay.
yeah.
Now, used to, FHA catered more to people who had lower credit scores.
And it
Is that-
still does.
okay.
Yeah.
So depending on your situation and where you're at, and it's all a numbers game, right?
Absolutely.
Figuring out what works best, and that's one thing I really appreciated about what Jeff had to say.
Right.
Is that he looks at this big picture. It's not just, oh, you can qualify for this loan. It's let's determine what works best for you.
Right.
Because because interest rates are so low, even if your loan is a little more expensive, you still might be saving,
Absolutely, down the long run. Yeah.
right, because
Right.
of
Yeah.
a low interest
Right.
rate. So that's a lot of information to think about and determine. And
I
yeah.
liked what he told us about credit score, too. That
Yeah.
was something I didn't realize.
Right.
Yeah. There's a lot
Yeah,
of
that there's a difference between a retail
FICO,
credit score
right.
and a FICO, which
Yeah.
is a, what do you say, a mortgage
I don't
based,
remember.
or
I just
go
called
back
it-
and watch
Go
episode
check out
15.
episode 15. and you'll know.
Are we supposed to remember?
There's a test. There's
We're
going
gonna
to
call
be
it
a test at the end of these from now on, you
There's
guys.
a quiz.
I'm going to call it the FIDO credit score.
And then we also have VA loans.
Right.
And VA loans you can only get if you have served our country.
A veteran.
Veterans.
Yep.
Yep.
So, so if you're a vet, there's two really good things about that. There's no mortgage insurance,
Right.
and there's no down payment. You
Correct.
don't have to put any down payment.
zero down.
So we're given a lot of good things.
And that
for
doesn't mean there's no loan costs.
No, there's always loan costs.
Right. I mean, just so for someone who's never
Yeah.
got a mortgage
No,
before.
there's always loan costs.
There are loan costs, but they can also sometimes be wrapped into a
and
loan.
most of the
can look
VAs
different.
will allow you to wrap it into the loan.
Right.
So then really you have nothing out of pocket.
Yeah.
So
as
that's
far as
nice.
loan wise.
As loan costs, yeah. So those are kind of all of your information about the fun little loans that are out there. And if you guys...
And if you have questions, right, there's always a great loan officer to reach out to. If you don't know anyone,
Call
reach out
us.
to us
Yeah.
and we'll help partner you with someone,
Absolutely.
give you suggestions.
And again, if you want to go to teambeery.com, we have a lot of resources on there. We have some great list of
Vendors.
vendors for you to go check out and see, because we have worked with every one of them on there, and so we feel that they're some of the best in the industry.
Absolutely.
So that's kind of why
Someone will
they're...
help you out.
Right.
Why we
And
gotta-
Yeah. So next week we're going to talk a little about equity and what is equity, how does that apply to you, what does that look like, and make sure if you have enjoyed our video to like and subscribe and share. You can find our videos on YouTube and on our Facebook page. Thanks for tuning in. See you next Tuesday.
Always use a very good team.
Take care.
Bye.